Are you excited, Hank, to see this Chet Anthony Davis matchup this week? Does it actually project to actually mean something and possibly show some good one-on-one basketball?
Yeah, I mean for television, I guess. I mean he's a veteran compared to the rookie.
Yep.
Um, he should take advantage of it, and he's got to pretty much show out for this bad performance he had against Embiid. But definitely for the namesake, for sure, it should be a good showdown.
What about you, ZZ? Good showdown going down between AD and Chet. Like, what are you expecting to see between those two?
I'm expecting to see, like Hank said, or like he alluded to, like the veteran versus the rookie. Like the AD set the tone like so far, I think, to start off the season in terms of how this depoy race is gonna probably end up panning out.
Mhm.
Um, and Chet has helped with that, setting his own tone or kind of carving his own way into it. So it should be a showdown. I don't think it's gonna be a showdown between just like two defensive, like I don't think it's gonna be too defensive oriented, but like it's gonna be more so AD is gonna have to probably drop 30, and Chet's gonna have to show out too. Like both these guys are capable of having big games. So it's a matter of if both of them are gonna have it or one of them's gonna outstage the other, basically.
What problem does one give the other, Hank? When we talk about this one-on-one matchup, and I don't know how long or how many times, how often they will match up one-on-one in this game coming up Thursday. But what does Chet have that gives AD problems, you think, and vice versa? What does AD bring to the table that you think may be an issue for Chet on Thursday?
Well, shoot, I'm sorry. Yeah, for AD, I think this is the game where he can be the big brother like Joel Embiid did to him, and take it Chet down to the post and expose him down there. But I believe for Chet overall, 1-on-1, I think he could, for his youth and experience, sorry, his youthfulness, he should be able to take advantage of AD with that and jump shooting. I believe his jump shooting is a little bit better than AD at this point.
Yeah, I agree. What about the supporting cast, ZZ? What do you think about OKC as a team, LA, the Lakers as a team? Who has the better supporting cast? Is it Chet Holmgren or Anthony Davis?
I'd say Chet Holmgren. I think one reason is because the Lakers don't even have their full supporting cast. And then the other reason is that the Thunder's supporting cast is not only younger, but have kind of had a little bit more time playing together and, developing that chemistry and all of the things that they need to really be able to stand out.
Hank, who do you feel like has the best supporting cast? Is it Anthony Davis or Chet Holmgren?
I like OKC's depth. They're pretty good right now, young fellas. Um, they're showing out right now. I'm gonna say at this point, I'm gonna go with OKC. They're playing really well together.
Predictions, fellas. Thursday night, Lakers versus the Thunder. Who wins and why? Hank, I'll start off with you, bro.
Thursday night game. Who we got?
The Thunder and the Lakers, AD versus Chet. Who wins the game and why?
Um, I want to say Lakers. I just don't know how they're gonna respond after that back to back. We know how they are on the road. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna say the experience of AD, and I think that LeBron is gonna have them guys ready for that Thursday night game. I think the AD matchup, he's gonna win it, and that's gonna be the key for them to win on Thursday night.
BA says OKC can win a chip this season. Really? ZZ, you find any credibility in that? You think the Thunder could find their way into the finals this year?
I think the Thunder can find their way into the second round for sure. I don't think that I think SGA come playoff time will be a dog and show up and step up and do his thing. But I don't trust Josh Giddey, not just because of the situation right now. but it'll be kind of a new experience for them even making it into the second round. Like Chet, it'll be his first experience to the postseason. The Williams boys, Lou Dort, they're gonna have to all be in full effect and on deck at all times on a consistent level. And I just don't think that this season will be the season, but I see them winning over 50 games. Like I see that for sure. I see them being not a playing team. I see them being hired in a honestly, I see them the highest I could see them is probably the 3 seed by the end of the year. Um,
Really? That's a lot to
yeah.
ask for a team that hasn't been proven.
When I think back to the Thunder culture in general, I people at the time thought the same thing about KD, Russ, and Harden when they were first getting cooking. But at the start, they were winning a lot of regular season games. The formula of
Hmm.
whatever
Hmm.
that was working for them, they figured it out, and it amounted in them getting high seeds. And then year by year, we saw them kind of tribble and dabble through the playoffs until they figured out, okay, we can make it to the second round. We can make it to the Western Conference Finals. We can make it to the NBA Finals. And then they blew up ship with James Harden. But at the same time, we saw the foundation kind of being built. And I see that same foundation being kind of renewed with SGA, Chet, and you could say Josh Giddey, but if he ain't gonna be there in the long haul, or if his outside the court stuff like plays makes his way onto the court, Lou Dort can take that step up. They have options at least for if not a big three, a a young core that's the best in the league, like that is amounting to multiple wins. So I can see that. I see that. I just trust the Thunder culture more than I trust like the process of Philadelphia in the last 3 years. But whatever, you know.
I think round one, even though Oklahoma City does not play well at home, and I'm always going to root for my Lakers, but just realistically, this is going to be a very tough game for the Lakers to win.